Hey guys, what's up? It's Jake, and today we're making an Altoids survival tin. This one is super special because I'm making it for my son's birthday. So before we see what's inside, I want to show you something cool you can do with a straw to help waterproof some of your items and keep them more orderly in your tin. Here's what you're going to need to make this straw project. Clasp it very tightly. Heat the end here until the plastic fuses together. And cut it to length. I'm actually going to fill this with some water so that you can see it's actually sealed well enough that nothing leaks. So 1 second. Just to test the quality of this, I filled it with water so that you can see how well this is sealed. Now let's close the other end. I'm going to cut that just a little bit shorter. Okay, there we have it. Nice waterproof sealed package. I figured I'd go ahead and show you how to do this because I've got a few of these inside and you may wonder, well, what is that? How can I do it? And now we know. Alright, let's have a look inside and see what we've got. I thought it would be really cool just to take the side off of a matchbox and stick it in here. I use something called magic dots, and I also have that in the bottom of this kit. Very good adhesive. It's going to stay right where I put it, and I use it to strike my matches on. The next thing that we have is part of our medical kit. It's Claritin for allergies, Tylenol for fever and pain, and then the pink pills are for any stomach issues. It's a Pepto-Bismol pill. It's for indigestion, nausea, stomach ache, diarrhea. A lot of things that could happen to you when you're out surviving on your non-typical diet. Chewing gum. Screwdriver. Flathead and Phillips head, it just comes apart like this. Got this small vial of water here, and yes, you could drink it, but I have it in here for another reason. It's actually for using this tool here that I think is essential to anyone's kit. It's called blue and yellow kneadetite. Most people know it as green stuff, because when you mix it together, it turns green. It's very sticky, so you want to have water on your hands so it doesn't stick to your fingertips. You can use it to patch holes and sculpt pretty much anything that you can imagine. I actually use it for sculpting. This is an example of something I've sculpted. I mean, it becomes super hard once it's cured. I sculpted everything that you see on this figure here using this. So in a survival situation, you could do whatever you want with it. Next, we've got some Tinder. I've got it organized with a heat shrink tubing piece. Got my matches also organized by the heat shrink tubing. You can actually put whatever you want inside of here, take your lighter or your match and heat it, and it will shrink to fit whatever is inside of it. Another fire starter, miniature Bic lighter. And these are a definite must-have for your box. They're the Relight Candles. You can't blow these things out, so when you're out in the wind and you're trying to get a fire started, these are wonderful to have. Of course, we've got to have the Swiss Army knife in there. A lot of good stuff on here. Toothpick. Excellent pair of tweezers. Got your blade, nail file, and you can actually use this to as a screwdriver. And I love these. These scissors are going to help you open up your packs that you've made, cut thread, cut fishing line, whatever. This is some additional cordage. It's about 2 feet. You can use this as sewing thread or just to tie stuff down or to organize like I've done with this. Got some petroleum tinder in here. It's cotton dipped in Vaseline that was boiled. It got some cane sugar. This is for your nutrition set. You can season your food. Maybe you're gonna make some tea out in the woods, something like that. A bread tie. I use this for my cell phone cord. Just keeps the cables all wrapped nice and neatly. You never know what you'll need it for. Got a needle and thread. This needle has been magnetized, so you could theoretically use it for a compass. Put it on something like maybe a leaf in water and it should point north and south for you. Who knows, maybe you'll even sew yourself up with this. Hopefully not, though. And for me, I'm very accident prone. If I'm outside, chances are I'm going to cut myself on something. So I have a whole vial of hydrogen peroxide. It's part of our medical kit. This is almost difficult to get out because it fits in just so perfectly. It's a box cutter blade. Numerous uses for that. Got 20 gauge copper wire. You can use it as a fastener or for conduction. And then we have something else to help us get nutrition. This is a fishing hook already tied to 25 feet of 15-pound fishing line. It's wrapped around another useful item, paper clip. Tons of stuff you can do with paper clips. For example, you can even pick a lock with this. For bait, you want to stick your hook in through here and pull out the sides. Maybe even add some color to it depending on what kind of fish you're going for, and use this as a lure. Got a 2-in-1 combination right here. This is a nail and about 18 inches of electrical tape. Communication is important, so we've got a small Ticonderoga pencil, and I put this together in this way so it's easy to take out. Got a lot of stuff wrapped in this. Got your paper to write on. Got a signal mirror, great for getting someone's attention at a distance. Alcohol swabs to sterilize your equipment. And two of the best band-aids that I know of. The Next Care waterproof bandages. Got the large size, small size, and these will stay on practically forever. You can keep this on as long as you wanted to. I mean, I would recommend changing them out regularly, but in a survival situation, they're waterproof, you can get it wet, and it's going to stay on exactly where you put it. We've got two different types of paper. These are used for communication, entertainment, distraction for yourself, whatever. But if I'm going to be in a survival situation, I may want to leave a note behind that says, hey, meet me at our secret spot or something like that. And it's going to be bright green and easy to see out and about. Got two nails. And last but not least, we got some cash. And just to follow up, this is actually the magic dots that I used to put this on. So I figured it would be a nice thing to have in your kit. And the rubber band that we use to hold this together, obviously you can do a lot with that. So this is my kit. And that about wraps it up for us today, guys. If you've made it this far, I want to thank you so much for watching. I'd love it if you leave a comment below. Let me know what was your favorite part of this video. What item do you like best? And what do you have in your kit? Please remember to like and subscribe. Share this with your friends. And be safe.